Okay, and now for something I've been dreading, but something that has needed to be done for a while, and it is the oil change. Now when this came to me, it's got an oil filter on there that says 6/16/16. That's when the oil filter was changed. And I believe you're supposed to change them either every 6 months or a year, or every, I can't remember if it's 250 or 500 hours, probably every 500 hours. So since it is now May of 2018, it's clearly been past that. Since I'm going through all the fluids anyways, I'm putting new filters on everything. Hydraulic, oil, fuel, separator. So might as well do everything with the oil too. So we're gonna dump the oil, and we're also going to change that filter. I've got my my oil filter wrench that I bought from Harbor Freight, so we'll see how that works. Never had one of these, so we'll see. And we've also warmed the engine because we just finished actually doing the coolant change. The engine's heated up, the oil's been moving. You always want to get your engine nice and warm, get the oil flowing, get anything loose, get it in the oil, so when you drain it out, you get those contaminants. So let's do this. So we are going to pull the drain plug. First, I'm going to make sure that I can start to get the filter off of this, because if I can't, that's going to be a super bummer. So I hate to drain the oil and not be able to get the filter off. So first I'm going to try to get the filter off. And the engine is really hot, so that is awesome. Okay, it is turning. So that's a good sign. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put down something to catch the oil. And once again, I don't have a proper drain pan, which is still a bummer. First, we're going to put down some plastic. Nope. 21 is not right. 22.
All right.
Yeah, all right, I'll take it. Okay, this is gonna take some force to break her loose.
Righty, righty, lefty, loosey.
Lefty loosey. Somebody put it on with way too much force. Ugh. That is just stupid. Gonna give me much more mechanical advantage. And I'm gonna punch myself in the face. Oh my God.
Bending your wrench.
I'm bending everything. That's what's called impact wrench. Wow. Oh my God. Hey, shake the can. Completely saturate troubled area. Don't hold back. If you think it's not enough, go ahead. Give it another spray. Let it sit for a few minutes. Okay, let's let that sit for a few minutes and oh, we got it. Okay, here comes the fun part. It's called oil on yourself. Oh. Oh, I need another one of those quickly. Thank you.
And another?
Yep.
I have nothing. I have nothing.
Oh, it's going everywhere.
Yeah, I got nothing.
It's everywhere. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. And can you get me a whole bunch of paper towels? Well, that didn't go so well. We didn't have enough capacity ready for the oil that came out, and it came out with lightning speed. It is a disaster. Might take a little while to clean up. Luckily, I think we've got some kitty litter, so that will help with this a bit. I hope. Okay, well, after getting through most of the mess, I realized that the gasket was completely shredded on this plug, which doesn't surprise me because it was tightened so darn tight. I went ahead and I pulled the oil filter out for now. You can see it's got a date on it and the hour number that was on there, so that is helpful. That was replaced less than 500 hours ago, so that's great. There hasn't been much use of this thing in the last few years. So we got our new oil filter. My wonderful wife has marked it in several locations with both the hours and the date. So I'm not sure how it's going to end up, so I wanted to make sure it was always visible. So she kind of labeled all the spaces with her much better handwriting than me, so that's terrific. And what you need to do is you need to take some clean oil, kind of just rub it around this rim, and then you hand tighten it, and then you go per the instructions of the oil filter, and I think it's +1 mark, and it's got these marks here, 1, 2, 3. So that's what we're going to go for. If I feel like it's too loose, we'll figure it out. Okay, so I went ahead and I already cleaned the flange that's in the tractor. So now I'm going to take a little bit of this oil, clean oil, and kind of lube up this seal. There we go. A little bit of a tight fit back here. And tight. And I'm going to use my wrench to go a little tighter. Okay. So the only thing I need to figure out is if there actually is a gasket down here that exists. And I'm gonna have to lay in all this oil to see. No, there is no gasket, which is a bummer. So sadly, I couldn't find a seal at a couple of different auto parts stores. Now this is a big plug, which I think it's 21 or 22 by 1.5 thread. As you can see, is way bigger than what you can typically get in an auto parts store. I did find, however, this plug-in seal, which looked like I might be able to get the seal to stretch around my bigger plug. Combine this with some thread seal, I think I should be in good shape. So this seal has a bit of a flange, which I'm gonna need to cut off to make it usable for my application. So here it is with the flange cut off. It's pretty flush now, so I'm gonna put it on my oil plug. Here it is on the plug. I also got this thread seal just to increase my chances of this not leaking with my janky homemade seal. There we go, I've got the thread sealer on here, and now I'm gonna get it reinstalled. So you might be wondering why I'm going through all this trouble as opposed to ordering the correct part. Well, I looked online and the local CAT dealership doesn't have the seal in stock, so it would take upwards of a week to get it. And with my tractor now blocking my driveway, I needed to get a solution tonight so I could get the oil back in it and get it moved so I can go to work the next day. Okay, since it got late last night, we went ahead and stopped what we were doing. We've got oil in it, and gonna start this up here soon. Since I'm delayed in posting my videos, I'm happy to report this homemade seal and thread locker worked perfectly up to the next oil change. I did, however, order a new plug and a couple of spare seals just to have them on hand. Thanks again for watching, and please consider subscribing. Let me get it broken loose first.
Oh yeah, let's break loose any contaminant particulates.
Oh, that's already awesome. And I'm gonna guess that's either 19, here's 19. Nope, smaller. 18. 18, all right. What? I just tried this, right? Oh. No, this is the engine mount. What do we have bigger than 240? Oh, are you crabby now?
I'm a product of my environment.
Oh. You just have to laugh at yourself. Well, it'll make a funny video.
No, it won't, because I didn't catch any of it because you were busy screaming at me.